You may not know this, but Iraq is the burial place of untold stories about Mesopotamia, the cradle of human civilization. In one ancient city, mud, grain, trade, and temples became humanity's first great experiment in urban life. Farther along the same civilizational river, another city rose behind monumental gates with powerful legends. In the north, a citadel has watched human settlement continue for millennia. In Baghdad, ancient books, bronze casting, and traditional black tea are preserving one of the oldest cultures and arts on Earth. Join us as we explore an Iraq that is largely overlooked in other documentaries. Before you lie the ruins of Babylon, a city that was once the capital of the Neo-Babylonian Empire, located about 85 kilometers south of Baghdad. The heritage site retains traces of city walls, gates, palaces, and temples associated with one of the most influential empires of the ancient world. Babylon grew from an earlier settlement into a major city in the second millennium before Christ. It reached its greatest power under the Neo-Babylonian Empire. King Nebuchadnezzar II expanded the city during the 6th century before Christ. His building program added walls, gates, palaces, temples, and ceremonial routes. You see some architectures based on baked brick, mud brick, bitumen mortar, and glazed decoration. The Ishtar Gate guarded the northern entrance of the inner city. Its original decoration used blue glazed bricks with relief animals. The processional way linked the gate with major religious spaces. During festivals, the people carried the statues and moved along this formal route. Babylon also contained royal palaces and temple complexes. The Esagila Temple served the cult of Marduk. The Etemenanki Ziggurat dominated the sacred precinct. In Mesopotamian civilization, Babylon became a center of kingship, religion, law, astronomy, literature, and imperial administration. Its name spread through later traditions. Here, the most worthwhile experience is strolling slowly among the cobblestones, admiring the Ishtar Gate and the palaces that once elevated Babylon to legendary status. You can also find the Lion of Babylon, a famous symbol of the site. Some itineraries even include a visit to Saddam Hussein's palace near the archaeological site, creating a striking contrast between ancient and modern power. Saddam Hussein's palace rises above Babylon, like a hard reminder of recent power. A modern ruler tried to stand above one of humanity's oldest capitals. Yet Babylon still feels deeper, older, and far beyond any ruler's command. From Babylon, the journey turns north toward Erbil Citadel, the world's oldest continuously inhabited city. Erbil Citadel rises on a high archaeological mound in the center of Erbil. People occupied this mound for thousands of years. Each generation built over earlier houses, streets, and some defensive edges. The settlement gained importance during the Assyrian period. Later powers also used Erbil as a political, religious, and commercial center. Its position linked northern Mesopotamia with routes toward Anatolia, Iran, and the plains of Iraq. Trade and administration met here. Ancient used earth, brick, timber, plaster, and stone details. Ancient used earth, brick, timber, plaster, and stone details. Houses stood close together around small courts and internal rooms. The outer ring of houses replaced earlier defenses. Their tall facades created the appearance of a fortified wall. Inside, the late Ottoman street plan formed a fan layout. You pass old doorways, carved lintels, plasterwork, and restored domestic walls. This architecture shows urban life on limited ground. Families used courtyards for air, privacy, cooking, storage, and household work. Erbil Citadel matters because it records long urban continuity in Mesopotamia. It connects ancient settlement with later Islamic and Kurdish history. For local communities, the citadel represents ancestry, Kurdish identity, public memory, and civic pride. School groups and families visit it often. Today, the citadel contains restored houses, repaired facades, mosques, cultural spaces, open lanes, and archaeological remains beneath the surface. Around the base, the bazaar keeps the older urban rhythm active. You hear vendors, footsteps, carts, and conversations near the gates. Conservation is led by regional heritage authorities, with support from UNESCO and technical partners. Teams stabilize walls, restore houses, control new construction nearby, and manage visitor access. Archaeological layers remain protected under present structures. At Erbil Citadel, you should try Kurdish kebab. You see minced lamb or chicken pressed onto skewers, then grilled over charcoal until the edges darken. The smell rises through the bazaar below the citadel, especially around old alleys and busy local grill shops. Eat it with hot flatbread, grilled tomatoes, onion, herbs, and strong black tea. The second dish is Kurdish dolma. You get vine leaves, onions, peppers, or eggplants filled with rice, herbs, spices, and meat. The flavor is rich, sour, warm, and deeply homemade. This dish feels more communal than kebab, because families often prepare it for gatherings. When you eat it near the citadel, you taste Kurdish hospitality in its most generous form. The ziggurat of Ur stands near Nasiriyah in southern Iraq. You see a broad brick monument with stairways, terraces, and restored outer walls. King Ur-Nammu, a Sumerian king who founded the third Ur dynasty in southern Mesopotamia, began its construction around the 21st century before Christ. His son Shulgi likely completed the later building. The ziggurat honored Nanna, the moon god of Ur. It belonged to a larger sacred precinct with temples, courts, and administrative buildings. The core used sun-dried mud brick, which was abundant in southern Mesopotamia. The exterior used fired bricks set with bitumen. This waterproof material helped protect the structure from rain, damp ground, and seasonal exposure. The monument was solid without inner chambers. That mass reduced collapse risk and helped it endure for more than 4,000 years. Its sloping walls, thick layers, and stepped terraces also distributed weight across a wide base. Maintenance and later rebuilding added protection. Nabonidus, the last king of the Neo-Babylonian Empire, restored parts of the ziggurat in the 6th century before Christ. Modern restorations also rebuilt stairways and sections of the lower facade. In Mesopotamian history, the city of Ur was a major Sumerian center. The ziggurat expressed royal authority, temple wealth, organized labor, and religious hierarchy. Today, the ziggurat remains as the clearest surviving landmark of ancient Ur. Its restored staircases guide visitors toward the upper terraces. Around it, you see archaeological remains of walls, foundations, graves, streets, and nearby excavated areas. Some fragile sections remain restricted. For Iraq, the ziggurat of Ur is a major symbol of Sumerian achievement. For you, it is a direct encounter with early urban religion. From this stepped temple, the journey moves toward the Mesopotamian marshes, which is called the Garden of Eden in the desert. The Mesopotamian marshes, which is called Awar, spread across southern Iraq between the Tigris and Euphrates. You see open water, reed beds, mud islands, and wide horizons. This region is one of the oldest inhabited wetland systems in the world. Ancient Sumerian cities once stood along its shifting edges. For thousands of years, scholars and believers have believed that this was the prototype of the Garden of Eden in the Bible. You move by boat through narrow water channels. Reeds rise densely on both sides, while open lagoons extend far into the distance. The landscape changes constantly. Water levels rise and fall with seasonal flow and upstream control. The boundary between land and water is blurred, creating a rich ecological world with hundreds